EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olsen, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll look to throw. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. Okay, ready? The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he'll work this out to the 23. Quinnen Williams there to make the play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Second and 7. Krosky-Merritt to run again. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Ready? Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Open man, left side, he's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Gain of 23 yards.
Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
1st and 10.
Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. To the goal line and in. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Washington. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. touchdown. Out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First carry for the Auburn alum. Jake Bigsby. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2.
He'll look to throw. Now a screen set up for Bigsby. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Third and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That one on target to Williams. He's got it.
A gain of 15 yards. Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
A quick toss into the hands of Lamb. He's to the 15. And he'll take this one in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown Cowboys. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. To begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt finding room across midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. And ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first down, it is back to Krosky Merritt. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's now 2nd and 6. The Cowboys 49-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
Street, Panther and left, Cowboy 80. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Quick throw, taken in. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
32-yard line.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
19, 18. 19, 18. Pioneer.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Flush to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Daniels now going to look to throw. that one is brought in by Terry McClure. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Commanders first down.
Here we go. 65, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. The throw here is complete. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter as they go to work on first and goal.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther.
This one caught at the floor. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up second and goal.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders earn the lead by the score of 13-7.
The score, Commanders 13, Cowboys 7.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Buckner's kick is good. And the Cowboys will cut the lead from 6 down to 3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing is Daniel. That is underneath, and it's Krosky Merritt. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Here's Daniel. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now Daniels. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end, and he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
19 tight, 18 run, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Throwing now, Daniel. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
Okay, ready? 79, bro. Warriors 70, Cup 19. Let's go.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. This has been bizarre. From 2nd and a mile, a huge game, but still short of a first down.
19 right. Ready?
3rd and a yard. It's Daniels. Outside, it's complete. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down.
70.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And he will score! To Murray Krosky Merritt. Touchdown, Washington. Odds for the PAT is Aubrey. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, that is is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Cowboys will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Cowboys 17.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the 6. 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. 18. Up 60 Bobcat. Ready. Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That is brought in by Ibuka. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play there for Washington. 39 yards.
Rig alert. Rig alert.
At the 26-yard line.
Run over at center. That's Koski Merritt. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
The tackle by Bavarian Overshow. A gain of
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
at the Cowboys' 24-yard
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
79 Broncos.
3rd and 2.
They'll throw with Daniel. In the middle, and he's got his man complete. And the Commanders are going to have it 1st and goal. He's taking down at about the 8-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
In the end zone and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Here's Saul, the man in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He's got room past the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Cowboys.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Pitts is the man in motion. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Tight, 19 tight, traffic, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, come 19, come 19, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, ready,
on first down, Daniel, and he'll just get rid of this, smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
And maybe a little more conservative approach following that interception on the last drive. With nobody open, instead of forcing it downfield, he just throws it away, and you can tell he's trying to avoid another costly mistake.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
ready,
Now the former Vol, Dylan Sampson. Inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Dylan Sampson, touchdown Commanders. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Auburn good with the extra point. And the Commanders will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Back to the air once more on second down. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
It's 4th down.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, There's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Here's a second down and 7 from the 37. On the zone read, give to Sampson. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
Come on, come on. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
Come back, Panther 11.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. Got a man. It's Ibuka. Complete. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
At the 24-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
18, 60 Maverick, Dragon,
Even in the air, here's Daniels. There's that man again, another catch. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one's good for 12 and a first down.
65, 70, 79,
Daniels gonna throw again. He's got his big tight end, Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Washington. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
They're on the 35-yard line.
Pitts is the man in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. He'll drop to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And it's going to be third down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
Third and long. Back to throw. This pass right side, caught by Lance. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That one on target for Williams. He's got it. They'll come up here, first and 10.
That's good for our Cowboys. First down. A gain of 7.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's down the field for Lamb. That is brought in. And he has got this one all all the way down to the 2-yard line. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And he's finally taken down, but a nice return will set them up at the 35.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Start the drive with Krosky Merrick. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 31-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 35 yards.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Right back to Krosky Merrick. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Washington.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Let's go.
Daniels to throw on second down. Moving to his left. He keeps it himself. And good work here defensively. They force him out after a gain of just a yard. And now it's third down.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So these two teams take a long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This, about as short as you can get. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Commanders add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get free.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On second down, Bigsby. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Third down, they go with Bigsby. And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big. Forcing fourth down.
It's fourth down.
He'll look to throw. And he cannot get the throw will be sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Aside, he's got Ibuka. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's good.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
19, 18, Rattler. Buffalo 18, 5 in.
Throwing is Daniel. Looking for Ibuka. He's got it again. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3.
14 yards.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and goal
Cougar
at the
19,
3-yard line.
ready.
This is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
Second and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. Krosky Merritt goes over the top and into the end zone. Touchdown. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The score, Commanders 44, Cowboys 17.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.